Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Is going to do another spread. I would like to do one on their criminal behavior that Harry has said that they have done. So let's kind of dig around that. And I did change the angle of my camera here. There's some unhappy people about that. I apologize. You know, a lot of tarot readers do direct overpass on the camera, you know, literally looking down. I like it, but not everybody does apparently. So that is going to stay this way then. That's, you call the shots, not me. I aim to please you. So here we are, back to my original angle. I guess maybe some people get dizzy. Little issues possibly. So here we go. Here we go. Let's get some cards. Enough of that. I don't like to grumble or dribble my complaints. Try to keep it high vibe and happy here. Here we go. So okay, I'm just doing some more shuffling, and here we go. So, criminal activities. I wonder what that could be. I think it has to do with the money, where they're placing their funds and their money and the foundations and putting stuff where it's not supposed to be and shifting it around. That has been in the past anyways, so that more than likely that's still occurring. So let's find out if there will be any justice. I want to see if this justice card is going to pop up. And I also want to see if like the wheel will pop up in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the World in reverse. I need to see Magician in reverse because, you know, I need to see some of those cards. So let's see what happens. And this one wanted to come out, so I'm taking it. So right away we have the Emperor in reverse. That here is your dad card energy that is being very abusive. So right away, it's abuse. They're abusing their status right away, going out the gate. Total abuse of power, and not in a nice way. It's very premeditated, a very premeditated abuse of power. So yeah, definitely, bingo, boom, yes, they have done it. And there it is. So let's get some more cards on the abuse. Get some more cards on the abuse and see what's going to unfold. And he feels tied up to it. He feels tied up to it, and he knows he's imposed himself. So it's so shocking. He's not too smart to be talking about on a live TV or TV. And he doesn't feel rich. He doesn't feel abundant for doing it. He knows that with the Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles in reverse, that the stability is not there. He's not stable. His energy is not stable. Their money's not stable. And this is trying to acquire possession and power, but they're not doing a very good job of it. It's not happening. So that's why they're doing it. They're abusing their situation because they want possession and power, but it's not working. And he feels completely tied up and like he has no choice. Like, you made me do it. That's kind of the petulant behavior, the grandiosity. Look what you made me do. You know, that's basically what he probably says to himself. And trying to acquire victory. He wants to be victorious. And he knows he's got to hold some boundaries up with the Nine of Wands. That is basically being resilient. So he's got to be very resilient in his lies, and he's got to try and keep track of his lies. So they got to keep track of their lives so that they can appear like they're winning when they're not. Under the surface, what do I have here? Teamwork expansion. So they want to keep expanding with their lies and deception and that negative, nasty Emperor energy of dominator and being inflexible and cheating their way through life. And in the center of it, we have here, they don't want people to know that there's loss and illness here. They don't want people to know that they're losing money faster than they're bringing it in. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is they don't want people to know that they're facing poverty. So they don't want people to know they're facing poverty. They want to look like winners. Let's get some more about this poverty and other things. Here we go. and the Hierophant. And the marriage is, you know, at risk. He's got issues with it. He's got issues with it, and not super comfortable with it, but he's doing it anyways, and they are not woke. Whenever I get this card, I know it's because they're not woke. They don't have that wokeness that they claim to be, because they are the Emperor in reverse, and they try to appear as though they're happy with the teamwork expansion, and they don't want people to know that they're losing more money than what's coming in. Yeah, like I've said before, Sunshine Sachs needs to go. Sunshine Sachs needs to go. They would have their security. They would have a lot more money if they didn't spend so much money on trying to make money. You know, just lay back and let the be high vibe and enjoy life and be comfortable, and it will come. But they're doing things backwards. So let's find out what's to be. Will they get caught? Will they get busted? Will the nasty Emperor, the dominator, premeditation, get busted? Will they 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 get busted? Here we go. We got 10 of Swords in reverse, so it's an ending. It will come to, they are going to be at some point in time apprehended, absolutely. Because it is a 10 of Swords. That's an ending, a closure to their words, their intellect, their actions of what they've taken in terms of he's going to probably shut down talking about it too. More than likely, he probably had some lawyer come and say, "What are you doing? Shut your mouth." So he's going to be quiet. He's afraid of this. So he's going to go silent, but it's probably too late. Yeah, Strength in reverse and not being able to get out of the situation in reverse. The Six of Swords, getting out of stormy waters in reverse, along with Strength in reverse. So he's not going to be able to get away with it. It's looking like something might come down. But he is going to go quiet. So let's get the not being able to get out of it. Let's do that one. The Six of Swords in reverse. Let's do Six of Swords in reverse. Here we go. Ooh, got another one in reverse. So and we got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So that is, you know, he's not going to be confident. And that is total cruelty for the most part. And it is something to overcome. It's coming close to a final ending. Because we do have the 10 of Swords and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So that's really looking bad for the two of them. Really bad. I know that this one here, many people view as a card of going to prison, the 10 of Swords, because it almost looks like prison bars here. So they're going to get in deep, deep trouble here. They will get in trouble. Him talking about this is causing a major problem. And it has affected sleep, even though it's in reverse. It has affected sleep and a rock bottom. We got two endings here, and they're both very negative endings. The next card here, Seven of Wands in reverse. And it's because he obviously did not keep up his boundaries. This guy's holding his boundaries high. Harry doesn't have boundaries. He doesn't know when to shut his mouth. And we have here the Ace of Cups in reverse. So that's in a negative light of something new coming down the pipe hole, and not in a happy way. The Ace of Cups in reverse. So that's not an emotional beginning. That's a happy emotional beginning. It's an emotional beginning that's looking like it's going to be very draining and very upsetting, and completely drain you dry. With these here, that's looking really bad. It's like there's no new beginning. It's like being shut down. So it's going to shut him down, and because he doesn't have boundaries and he speaks up. He's not too sharp, is he? And the next one we have here, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, with the Nostalgia in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So she will not be able to rest whatsoever, and she knows with the Nostalgia in reverse, there's no going back. And so it's definitely going to affect their ability to make money and hide money, because that's what it's all about, is hiding money. So she's going to feel pretty bankrupt for not being able to pull these moves. It's going to really upset her. She's not going to have any rest and recovery because she's going to be fully anxious. That anxiety is going to keep her up. And let's get some more on how she's going to cope with her Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have here brokenhearted, along with self-imposed restriction, along with lack of support. So people aren't going to support the moves that she's made, along with Ace of Swords upright. So she is going to have to talk and defend herself. She is going to have say, well, I did it because you made me do it. It's not my fault. I had no choice. She's going to come up with some fast moves vocally. She's going to try and get out of it. Let's find out how she's going to try and get out of it. How's she going to try and get out of it? Because she is the puppet. She's the puppet master here. So how is she going to get out of this? How is she going to get out of this? Well, she is going to use her anger. She's going to be the nasty queen. The queen of hearts in reverse is your nasty queen who uses she's the opposite of kindness. She's going to use every tool she has to use her emotions to control the situation. And then we have here, and she knew it was a building situation. It was greed and long-term financial building, and she knew it was coming. She's not surprised that this was coming. And manifesting in reverse, so she knew that it was coming for her and there was nothing she can do. So this is not a shock to her at all. Not a shock that Harry couldn't keep his mouth shut, and that this is a problem that they have. She's got to control him, and he constantly loses control of himself. And that's part of his personality disorder. He has an inability to contain his words. And we have here, it's a karmic shift. And we also have here, she's going to paint herself as Mother Earth. And, I did not create this shift. I did not create this karmic shift here. It's not my fault. She's not going to take accountability at all. She is Mother Earth, and don't you forget it. So let's calculate. That comes to 12. Let's see, 10, 23, to 4 to 5, 29. 29 comes to 8 of hearts, water into wine. She's going to try and take the bad situation and turn it in her favor, as usual. And then she is going to do the 12, which is 3 of spades, scourge. Scourge. It's just the evil, dark side of money. Scourge is someone who works against you. So she's going to say people have been working against her. People are working against me. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. I am Mother Earth, even though she knew it was a building situation. So once again, she's going to try and scapegoat someone else, deflect and deny, and then she'll devalue someone else and discard someone else. It's the 4 Ds. Deny, deflect, devalue, and discard. So she'll go back to the whole cycle of what they normally do and how they cope with when they get busted. That's how they deal with getting busted. Deny, deflect, devalue, discard. And that will happen. Whoever it is that's approaching her, who comes up, will get the heat, basically. And that's how anyone who goes against them, you get discarded. And she will blame it on accountants. She will blame it on whoever the money handler is, whoever takes, she will not take accountability, period. Not going to happen. Never will happen. So yeah, there we go. That is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just a nice quick spread, because it came to my attention on Twitter about him, speaking out about making and doing illegal activities aside from drug use. All right, you guys. Talk to you later. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.